Imagine these two instances. You get married to this God-fearing, beautiful, wonderful, fantastic wife. The time comes for both of you to get intimate, and you can't get your dick to work. You try, you fail, you try, you fail. It doesn't just get up. The effects of porn over the past 10, 15 years have caught up with you. Or the second instance, imagine you go to meet a friend, a good old friend, a female friend, and the minute you look at her, you start looking at her lustfully. You start having these thoughts, looking at her in a perverse way, and she notices it, and she feels uncomfortable around you. Again, the effects of porn are caught up with you. Porn can destroy your relationship with women. I've been there. It can make you look at women with a different lens. They feel uncomfortable around you. If they feel not safe, I would say, they can practically even destroy your relationship with them, be it future wives, girlfriends, and women in general. Today I'll be talking about how porn destroys your relationship with women and what you can do about that. My name is Joel CV, and the goal of this channel is to transform men from porn and masturbation addicts to purposeful and ambitious men by the grace of God. Not by my power, but by the grace of God. So first of all, for the first instance, you marry this beautiful, God-fearing woman. She's wonderful. She has all the traits that you're looking for. She's wife material. She's mother material. She's humble. She's submissive. She cooks and cleans everything. You marry her. Let's say you marry her, you go on your honeymoon, go to this fantastic resorts, or you go to somewhere like Malibu, or I don't know, I don't even know your place, but somewhere exotic, go for your honeymoon. Both of you, no one else, just put two of you alone. And obviously, it's time to get intimate. You've been waiting for it, she's been waiting for it, and now the time has come. And things get down to the wire. In the heat of the moment, you do all this stuff, and it's time for you to actually get active. But for some reason, no matter how she kisses you, no matter how attractive she looks, even if she's naked completely, you can't just get your dick up. It doesn't work. And you feel confused. Okay, she may feel, okay, this is the first time. You guys haven't done this before. Maybe it's just first time worries. It happens once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. The cycle just keeps repeating. And it seems like this is not just, how would I put it, it's not just a coincidence. And for some reason, she may even feel maybe she's not attractive enough. You find that disgusting, you find that irritating, or in some sense like that. And she started to feel hot. You just got married to this beautiful woman and you can't even get intimate. And we all know that intimacy, no matter how you put it, is a core part of a relationship with a woman. Love, trust, communication, all those stuff. And also intimacy, basically sex, is a core part of a relationship with a woman. And obviously, even aside that, you plan to have children one day. How are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? You plan to have children someday. How are you going to do that? It doesn't make sense. Happens 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and now it's a problem. She thinks you find that disgusting. She thinks you find that irritating. You can't even get aroused by your own wife because of the long-term usage of porn. You've been using porn for the past 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years since you were like, let's say you're 15 when you started using porn. Now you're 25. For 10 years, you've been watching this erotic content constantly, back to back. And now, you can't even get hard for your own wife. I saw something yesterday on the internet. I was watching a video, and it's on this guy's channel, Coach Frank Rich. He talks about porn and the effects of porn and stuff like that. He had this guest, this neuroscientist on, and she was talking about how stimulating porn actually is. She said on a scale of 1 to 10, let's say the arousal scale is 1 to 10. On a scale of 1, from 1 to the number 10, that's the arousal scale for stimulation. She said that porn is at the number 15 of stimulation. It breaks the scale. The stimulation that you get from porn can't fit on the 1 to 10 scale. It's a number 15. So let's say because nobody is perfect, let's say your wife is a 9 out of 10, because nobody is a 10. Let's say in terms of physical and attractive beauty, your wife is a 9. And that's on a good day, because you can't be a 9 every day. Some days she might be a 4. Some days she might not just be in the mood. But let's say she was a 9. Even a 9 out of 10 can't sexually arouse somebody that's been watching porn for the past 10 years, because you need the level of 15 to actually get triggered and aroused. You can see the effects now. Your usage of porn has conditioned your brain in a way that you can't get aroused by normal things anymore. You need to consume porn to get that level of stimulation, which your actual wife cannot even provide for you. So that's the first instance. You can see how porn has totally pummeled your whole relationship with your wife. You can't get intimate. That is a core part of a relationship. And if you want to have kids, how would that even happen? That's the first one. Then the second one is you look at women in a very lustful and perverse way. Let's say you have a friend, a female friend, or you're in the midst of female people, females, and you're just having a normal conversation. Let's say with this long-term friend, let's say your classmate back in the day, and you have this conversation, you haven't met her in a long time, and because of your chronic addiction to porn, if the moment you first see her, the first thing that comes to your mind is how she would look with her clothes off. You start fantasizing how she would look doing this, how she would look on her knees, how she would do stuff like that. And by now, you should know women are very smart. Women sense when a man looks at them funny. Women know when a man can't approach them because they're not confident. Women can sense all these things just by their nature. And obviously, what do you think will happen? She will sense it too. Like, this guy is looking at me funny. She won't be comfortable around you. Even if she's somebody you've known for a while, she may be like, what's wrong? Why are you off today? And that's for somebody you've known for a while. Talk less to somebody that you just met. Let's say you want to, okay, you're looking for a wife. You want to start entering the dating world, and you go meet this woman and you start displaying this character. She'll be disgusted. Your first impression is done. She puts this lustful, perverse, that with his creepy, stocky eyes. That's how she'll think of you. So you can see how porn, constant usage of porn, can actually destroy your relationship with women. It will make you look at women in a very lustful, perverse way. You start being uncomfortable around women in the first place because you just can't handle being stricken with these thoughts from left, right, and center. And obviously, all of us have female relatives. Some of us have sisters. We have mothers. You watch porn and you see the kind of thing that they do to women in porn. And you can't even imagine that being your mom or your sister. It's just disgusting. So you distance yourself from these women. Maybe your mom, your sister, whoever. You start keeping your distance because you're not comfortable because of the things you've seen being done to women. So you can see how porn can destroy your relationship with women. First of all, getting actually intimate. Porn, the dopamine hit you get when you watch porn is more than most hard drugs out there. The dopamine release is so high. On a scale of 1 to 10, to get aroused, porn is at the number of 15. Get what I'm saying? That's how bad it is. And it's messed up. So in case you don't know, you just think porn is just this casual habit that you're just indulging. No effects. It has effects. Detrimental. And I said a lot. So what can you actually do about this? Well, first of all, as I've always said, God, there is no other way, there's no other mechanism, there's no other tactic, there's no other method, there's no other trick, there's no other technique. I know. I was at DB for 4 years, but now I'm a year and 5 months clean. Why should you listen to me? I've been there. I know what it's like to be in that position. I'm at the grace of God, I'm free. Most of you think you can handle this on your own, but you can't. That's why you're watching this video. You keep failing and failing and failing and failing and failing. The first step is to acknowledge that you need help from somebody And the only person that can give you that help is God, Jesus Christ. From there, that should be your foundation. Then from there, you can then start building on everything else. I'm not here because of my own works or because I know this technique or this tactic or this skill or this or this that. It's not 50% me, 50% Jesus, or Jesus 90% or me 10%. It's 100% Jesus, 0% me. He is the one that has done the transformation in my life, in myself, to help me get to this position where I am. So that is the first step. The second step, stop doing the bad stuff. It's as simple as that. And it sounds harder. It's a lot harder than it sounds, but that's basically it. Stop doing the bad stuff. Stop scrolling, looking at all these sexual media. Stop having all these constant sexual conversations with people. Stop consuming this sexual media, the music you listen to, the things you watch on the internet, the things you see in real life, the movies you watch, the scenes you watch. Sure, sometimes you cannot avoid them because you cannot control everything around you. But you can reduce them to a very minimal amount that can daily trouble you. And you should do that. That's the second step. The third step, start doing the good stuff. Fill your mind with better thoughts. Consume better media. Things that will help your thoughts grow. You've watched my videos on thoughts. I don't think it's not myself here again, but what you constantly consume is what your thoughts will be based on. So consume better things. Read better things. Read your Bible. Study your word. Get in your word. Watch educative content. Learn things online. Stop scrolling on Megan Thee Stallion's page, Cardi B's page, Sawiti's page, Lato's page, Sexy Red's page, Angela White's page, Kendra Law's page, Victoria Kick's page, Skylar Vogue's page. Stop following 17 OnlyFans models and 81 porn stars. For Christ's sake. That's number 3. And the last step, be consistent and do this all over again. From God to cutting out the bad stuff to bringing in the good stuff and being consistent. That's basically it. If you want to see more of my content, want to see more of my videos, like, subscribe, do these two stuff, comment, share the video. It's a win-win for both of us. And I'm also building something that can help men go from porn addicts to purposeful and ambitious men through God's grace, not mine. And doing some research. Now, I'd like to know about the experiences of guys just like you, how the addictions affect your life, your mental health, your self-image, your relationships with your family, girlfriends, spouse, fiancés, who knows, how it's affected you in general, your life, and how it's tumbled your life from all these years, how it's messed up your brain, how it's destroyed your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your self-image, and everything like that. I'd like to know. You can reach out to me on X, formerly known as Twitter. We can have a deep conversation, very intimate, very deep, very vulnerable, completely free, no charges, no nothing, just two young guys or two guys in general talking about their porn addiction and how they can overcome it through God's grace, not anybody else's. So, sounds like you. Links in the description. Hit me up. Message me on X. Respond as soon as I can. And thanks for watching the video. So, remember, trust in God, not yourself. Cut out the bad habits, do the good habits, and be consistent. Peace.